Alrighty, hey YouTube, Hermie here coming at you with a Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary. And it's been a while since I've actually done one of these. I don't think I've done a gameplay commentary on Black Ops 2 at all. It's probably, maybe Modern Warfare 3 was the last one where I got a nice game on Dome. But anyway, I've been playing a lot of League Play lately. In the last season I got my placement games. I was playing with a couple of mates, but I ended up doing my placement games just by myself. So I ended up getting in like a bronze division or something crap like that. But I've just done my placement games for this season, and I ended up getting in platinum, so that's pretty good for me. I've only just sort of started League Play, but I'm going to try and get into some more competitive stuff. It's really fun. It's going into pubs, you sort of get the same old players, and like I went to a pub game back a couple of games after I got this gameplay, and it's just you stomp on them. Like it's just not the same. Like the gun skill's less. You'll get killed by bitchier ways, but in this it's tougher. The gun skill's better from your opponents, from everyone around you that plays with you and sort of stuff like that. And but you don't really die from bitchiness. Like there's no bitchy weapons. It's all tactical. It's all, you know, really good. Just good play. That's if you lose, you normally lose to good play. So that's what I like about League Play, and I like about competitive stuff. So I've been watching a lot of the Optic guys streaming and stuff like that. It's been really invigorating, really inspiring. So I've been playing a lot of League Play, and this game is 23-5 I think I end up getting, which is a fairly good game for me for a League Play with an MSMC, and I'm playing with Drewy or llRaptorJesusll, and end up going an ace in that round with the defuse only just. So that was a really good round for me. And I really enjoy League Play. I've said it a few times, and it's just really fun. So if you've never tried it, go check out League Play. It's just a really good thing to do. You'll definitely improve your gun skill. You'll try out new guns, mainly. You won't. I think there's a couple of things banned. Like I think like the Cap 40 and stuff and all that got banned recently. And like most of the bitchy guns are banned, but you can still use a B23R. That's not as good. I think they might have nerfed it, but that's not as good as it once was. But yeah, I want to talk about a few things in this commentary. It's been a bit of an update. I'm just still working as a bartender. Nothing sort of changed, and I'm going to England with Dr. Chippo next year. So me and him are gonna. He's at the moment. He moved to Perth, but this is a terrible spray. But yeah, next year me and him are gonna move to England. So it's gonna be a fun trip. It's gonna be a fun time, and it should be really exciting. I think the plan is to move over there. Maybe get a place, maybe get some, probably I'd say get some temporary accommodation, and then we'll travel for a month or two just to see Europe. Well, we've still got the money. We'll use the money first. Like we'll save us some money. May as well travel while we got it first, and then look at getting a place probably in North London or just outside of London or something like that. Something, you know, half decent, and maybe try and get a job and try and, you know, make your way and do something different. Like I've never been out of the country before, so it's going to be an experience. And another thing coming up, one of my mates have got an engagement party on the weekend. That should be really good. And another really crazy thing coming up is I'm going to see the two English Premier League teams that are coming over to Australia. So I'm going to see I think the first game is the A-League All-Stars versus Melbourne Victory, and that's in Sydney. No, yeah, Melbourne Victory? No, A-League All-Stars, sorry, versus Manchester United, and that's in Sydney. And then you've got Melbourne Victory versus Liverpool, and that's in Melbourne. They're like within 4 days of each other, so it'll be really awesome. I've never seen top like soccer games like that. It's going to be really ridiculous. There's about 8 of us going to the first game in Sydney, to the Manchester United game, which is going to be huge. It's out at Homebush Stadium, which holds a fairly good amount of people, and then the Liverpool game is at the MCG, which holds like 90,000 people as well. So it'll be good, I'd say, for the teams as well, because like even the big stadiums in Europe, like I think Old Trafford for Manchester United, that's pretty decent. Like it's probably 70 or 80,000 people, but apart from that, there's not as many huge grounds over in Europe as we've got like at the MCG and Homebush and stuff. So it'll be good for them as well. But it'll be a really good trip. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the upcoming consoles. So the next gen of consoles is going to come out soon, or this year, whenever. But Xbox One and PS4, so that's the two giants of the next gen consoles. They're going up against each other, and I'm gonna get an Xbox One. I'm an Xbox guy. All my friends play on Xbox, so I'm just gonna continue with that. And I like what they've done with it. Like, a lot of people are saying just continue with your game. They don't like that they've tried to make it the living room, you know, set up, and everyone's worried about privacy and all that sort of stuff like that. But what the game isn't going to change. Like, you're going to be able to play games on either one. That's not going to change. The graphics are going to be the same. Like, the mechanics and the hardware of the systems are going to be relatively the same. Like, there's not going to be that much difference. And the only thing that's going to be different is Xbox has gone out and got some partnerships. Like, they've gone out. If you didn't see the Xbox reveal, go check it out on YouTube. It's like an hour-long reveal. It's got some really cool stuff. It shows the graphics. It shows all the new partnerships. And like, Xbox went out and got some partnerships with, like, they did an NFL partnership. So they're going to do a mainstream NFL thing. They got an EA Sports massive partnership. So they got interviews and next gen graphics and the interviews with like Messi and all these other UFC players, UFC fighters and other players and stuff like that. So that was a really good thing. And Ghost looks good. I'm really excited to see how it turns out. I'll get it definitely. And FIFA 14 will be amazing. I'm really excited to see how that goes. Obviously, I'm a big FIFA player as well. Haven't posted a lot on this channel for a while actually, but I haven't been playing FIFA a lot lately. I've been playing a lot of League Play. So, but yeah, I like what the Xbox have done. They're trying to control the living room. The reveal was really exciting. Like, you could just sort of control it with your voice, control it with your movements, and it was really crazy. The improvements they can make in well, I suppose it's been a few years now since the 360 come out, but the improvements that they can make is just absolutely ridiculous. It's just crazy what technology is these days. Social media is huge. It's really good. And yeah, so on Xbox One, I'm definitely going to get that. It'll be really exciting to see how that goes. And yeah, the PS4, I've never been a PlayStation person. Like, I started off, my first console was like a Nintendo NES, like the first Nintendo, and then I got a 64, and then sort of just moved my way to an Xbox and Xbox 360. So I've never really been a PlayStation guy. I've played PlayStation with my cousins and stuff like that, but I've never really been into that. And all my mates play Xbox, so I'm just going to stick with it. I'll be really excited. It'll be interesting to see how it adapts to like Australian TV and stuff like that. With where you can just go watch TV and whatever, command it and says watch channel 10, which is a channel over here or whatever. Choose whatever channel. It should still work. It'd be really good to see how it all works out. And yeah, so that's the things that have been sort of going on with me lately. Got the soccer games coming up, next gen consoles, and the gaming. So I've been watching a lot of Optic gaming, and Optic Team House is going out. So Scumper and Nadeshot and Big Timer and Merc, they're the 4 Optic pros. If you don't watch a lot of MLG and a lot of that stuff, it's really exciting for them, because it's just sort of inspiring that I'd want to be able to do that. Like, obviously probably never get that good, probably never get that opportunity, but it's really, you know, inspiring to see them going out and paving their way and getting a house. Like, I think Hex is sort of setting it all up for them, and they're gonna go all out for it. So it's good on them. They're gonna, hopefully, I like them guys. I like a lot of the competitive guys. You can watch a lot of them, follow them on Twitter and all that sort of stuff. But it's exciting to see, and hopefully they can actually do well, because they're some of my favourite guys. They're nice people, and they can, you know, they have a joke around and stuff like that. And yeah, so been watching a lot of that. This is a long ass gameplay. I'm just looking at the time. I've still got a long, like 7 minutes left in this gameplay. I decided to cut it down. I've just the normal speed for when I'm playing, but when I die, if it's not the last kill, and you can watch some of the teammates try and finish the round off, then I'll just speed it up. Like, there's no point. I thought I'd try and cut it down a little bit. And so yeah, this is a really good gameplay. I've been using the MSMC before it got, you know, everyone loved it and everything. I was using it from the start. Like, it's been my gun from the start. I've always loved it, and I don't think I'll ever stop loving it. Like, I always have one. I can't really use assault rifles, although I've been getting a little bit better. Not good, a little bit better with the AN-94. It's a lot of fun. You've got to sort of change up your playstyle when you're playing League Play, because you do need some power. You do need some long range guns, because you do get in those long range battles, especially on, like, I don't know, say if you play on raid and you go on poolside or something like that. You need you need a long range weapon, otherwise you're just going to get smashed. And yeah, an AR-94, but like I've always been an SMG guy. Like it's pretty much been a UMP for the last few games and stuff like that. But this is the MSMC is just it fits to me, and I can't use it without a laser sight for some reason. I want to try and get rid of the laser sight, get better at hip fire, and get rid of it to try and free up a point for, I don't know, like an EMP nade or something like that. But I've got to put some more time into it because I can't actually do it without a laser sight. It's probably just me being a little bitch and not doing it properly, but yeah, I can't get my head around it. It's just my aim is completely off. Like as soon as I go into aim for a medium sort of gun battle, it's just I'm always aiming like above their head or something. It's really weird. I don't know. But yeah, this is the Rebel guys. We're not sort of playing too much these days. Like it's Greggy Dr. Chippo. He moved over to Perth, and then Drewy or Raptor Jesus. He's at uni. He's only coming back, so I'm only playing with him now because he's back on uni holidays for a little bit. And a lot of the other guys are playing Battlefield and stuff like that, so you don't really see too many videos from us because I'm playing a lot of more Black Ops 2 now, but I've been playing a lot of FIFA, and it's just you got to get the motivation to post to YouTube. And the YouTube channel, I used to have ads on, and then I got annoyed because some videos got rejected, and I couldn't be bothered looking into why they were getting rejected, and I couldn't be bothered, so I decided to just take all the ads off, not worry about any of that crap, and just make the videos. And I'd rather just make them for fun anyway. That's what I want to do, and hopefully eventually build up a subscriber base, and you know, it'd be good to get a nice base of subscribers and eventually build up, but it's just you've got to have the inspiration to do it, and I just don't have it. Like all the time, it's just I want to play, or it's just I don't know. You've got to have once you see other people making videos and other people's channels growing, you get the motivation to go do it yourself, stuff like that. But apart from that, yeah, you just don't get the inspiration, and I just don't want to make the videos. So that's just how the channel's going. I think Goosey posts a Battlefield 3 gameplay or montage up every so often. He's got a channel. If you want to check him out, it's youtube.com/llthegoose, I think. So if you want to check that out, go check out his channel. He's made a few Battlefield 3 montages. Some a lot of it shooting down air support with a rocket launcher, which I think is a fairly tricky thing to do in like a sort of trick shotting sniping version. That's their version type thing. I don't know. I don't really know how Battlefield works. I never really got into it, but yeah, he's got a lot of that stuff on his channel, and some really exciting stuff. So go definitely check him out. And then apart from that, yeah, so that's pretty much what's been going on. I'm gonna every time you make a video, you say you're gonna try and do something. I feel like bash, but I want to try and make videos to get inspired to make them, but it just doesn't always happen. So who knows? You might get a video, you might not. I haven't been playing a lot of Ultimate Team, like in the FIFA. I've been playing a lot of Ultimate Team lately. Been playing some career mode, which I've got about 3 careers going. You get the motivation to put one up, and then you don't put another one up, and then you start a few different seasons. It's just I don't know. Motivation is the thing for YouTube. It's just really hard. Really hard to get it, really hard to maintain it. But yeah, so at the end of this, we went down 4-5, as you can see here, and I was urging the guys on. Like I wanted to get this win. It was just ridiculous. I was having such a great game. Like this is the best League Play game I've played in a long time. I don't really play much search. I don't know how much it's in the rotation, how that sort of works, but I don't really play too much search in League Play. And I've sort of slowly gotten better at it. But I was definitely a hardpoint player. I was definitely always a run and gun. I'm slowly getting better about being patient. If Nadeshot, one of the Optic guys, put out a video about being patient, how to get better, and his thing was patience. And go check that video out if you haven't seen it. Go check out his channel. It's just ridiculous. Like you've got to have your patience to play League Play competitive, especially search and destroy and stuff like that. But then when I play search in this gameplay, I like to rush. I like to get up straight through whatever rush router that I use. In this, it's straight under the middle because I'm using lightweight and extreme conditioning, so I can normally get a fair distance by the time the enemies can get there. So but yeah, you really need to use your patience. Your game style really changes up once you play League Play. You'll notice it straight away, and you definitely notice that your gun skill gets better, and it's just really exciting. So the good thing is, yeah, say if you're jumping in a party, you've got 3, like we have 3 normally for League Play, then it's still solo ranked and stuff like that. You get 3 players in, and the last play, like you get a 4th on your team always, because it's always 4v4. But you get a 4th on your team, you can normally just invite them to a party, and then they jump in and they chat to you. And it's really good for finding good friends, and they're normally the good friends. If you're playing League Play, you want to learn some more about competitive gaming and stuff like that. So, and if you find good friends like that, you find good friends in League Play, they're also into that. So, this is the last kill. Some definitely bad shooting. 23 and 5. It's really good for me. I'm not really that great at League Play, and this commentary's probably been rambling on about a whole bunch of crap, but I'm sure you can forgive me. So, yeah, 23 and 5, I really enjoyed it, and RaptorJesusll is back, so I'm going to try and make a few more videos with him before he goes back to uni. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one. I've been Hermie, and a peace.